guys, and welcome to Blackpack Homestead. My name is Morella, and my husband and I homestead here in the beautiful mountains of western North Carolina on 0.81 of an acre. We raise meat rabbits, we raise chickens, for eggs and meat. Woo! Go, Rosary, or go, Foxy. We also raise quail for eggs and meat. And today our video is all about rabbits and how you keep them cool in the summer. This is going to be 5 ways you can keep your rabbit cool in the summer. Before we get into the 5 ways of how to keep your rabbit cool in the summer, we're going to go over a few things about rabbits that you may not know. Rabbits are extremely cold tolerant as long as you keep them out of the wind. But rabbits are not heat tolerant at all. Even though they have those big old ears, and that's how they try to cool themselves, but they're also wearing a fur coat. And when you're sweating and it's 80 degrees, do you want to wear a fur coat? I wouldn't either. So you have to come up with ways to provide your rabbit ways to cool off. Now, I'm speaking from experience here because our first year raising rabbits, we gave them plenty of shade, and we thought that that would be enough, and we lost one of our grow outs to heat stroke. I felt so bad. So immediately, Chris and I go in and research ways to help your rabbit stay cool in the summer. And that is obviously what we're talking about today. So, the first line of defense to keep your rabbit cool, the first of the 5 will always be shade. Lots and lots of shade. And we have this plum tree here behind you. And then if you look back here, hello chickens, I know it's not about you today. So as you can see up here behind me, we have a great canopy of trees around them. And from about 10 o'clock in the morning, maybe 10:30, high summer, by 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, they're in 100% shade. But that may not be enough. The second thing you can do to help you keep your rabbits cool in the summer is you can take water bottles. I prefer 2-liter Coke bottles, 2-liter soda bottles, whatever you want to call them, because our rabbits are pretty big and they can lay their whole body up against the bottle. But what you do with these water bottles or these 2-liter Coke bottles is you fill them full of water and you put them in your freezer. And then about 10 o'clock every morning, go out and give every rabbit a frozen water bottle. They lay up against it, and they also will drink the condensation off of the bottle, and that also helps cool them down and keeps them hydrated, or helps keep them hydrated. They obviously have tons of other water. So yeah, frozen water bottles. So we've got lots of shade and frozen water bottles. Number three is ceramic tiles. You can get a ceramic tile pretty cheap. Can't you, Lilac? She says yes. Pretty cheap at Lowe's, or at least you used to be able to, or maybe it's a spare tile. Maybe it's a spare tile from when you redid your bathroom or your kitchen, and you can use that. And then they will lay on that tile, because that tile will stay cold. And they'll lay on it, and their bodies will absorb the coolness from it, and they'll transfer the heat from their body into the tile. So yeah, that is number 3. Ain't that right, Lilac? Ain't that right, Lilac? Yes, it is. You like a nice ceramic tile. Number 4 is fans. You can get your rabbits some fans. Yes, you do have to run electricity. Just an outdoor extension cord that runs from our back porch all the way into our fan. So we have one box fan every 2 rabbits, and it splits the cages. It makes it easier for me to open the cages because before we had to hang them right in front. And fans are, in my opinion, the best way to keep your rabbit cool. Since I've been doing, well, I've only lost 1 rabbit to heat stroke, but my rabbits seem much more comfortable with the fans than when they don't have the fans. And so you can get small fans, you can get a box fan like we have. Box fans is what we had, so that's what we use. Now, the last and final way that you can keep your rabbit cool, number 5, is you can simply take your water hose and wet down the area under your rabbit-tat or your rabbit hutch. And then that will immediately cool the area, and then as the water evaporates, the air will cool and your rabbits will cool. We do that in the hot of summer. So yeah, so those are the 5 ways you can keep your rabbits cool in the summer. So there you go. Remember, rabbits are more cold tolerant than they are heat tolerant. So in the winter, you need to provide them a windbreak. Well, you always need to provide them some sort of windbreak. It's not good for your rabbits to be in a lot of wind. But especially in the winter, and they will be fine. Now, we also give our rabbits boxes in the winters so they can get in and have a double layer. But that's just our preference. As long as you're providing them a good windbreak, you probably don't need that in the winter. The most important thing I want you to take away from this is rabbits are not heat tolerant. If you just come home and your rabbit is dead in its cage, more than likely due to heat stroke if it's summer and you can't find evidence of a predator. So, just remember the 5 ways to keep your rabbit cool this summer. They are shade, frozen water bottles, ceramic tiles, fans, and wet down the area in and around your rabbit hutch. And that should keep your rabbit happy and healthy all summer long. So thank you guys for joining me here for this episode of Blackpack Homestead. I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed seeing the rabbits. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me so much today. And I will see you here next time at the Blackpack Homestead. Take care. God bless. We love you. And bye-bye.